For a long time, the O.S.O remained quiet, not hidden out of fear, not concealed out of mystique, simply operating in alignment with the conditions of the era. There was no online presence, no advertisements in comic books, no back-page promotions in New Age magazines, no branding, no spectacle, because the work was not meant for mass visibility. Earlier ages rewarded obscurity. Depth required insulation. Noise was low enough that silence still carried weight. Transmission could happen slowly, directly, person to person, text to reader, small circles, long study, but conditions change. We are now in an era defined by acceleration. Information density has multiplied. Artificial intelligence, automation, predictive systems, algorithmic shaping of perception. All of it has altered the structure of consciousness at scale. Whether you call it technological acceleration or cultural inflection, the fact remains. Human cognition is being reshaped in real time. When the medium changes, the method must evolve. The O.S.O did not come out of the shadows for attention. It emerged because the shadows changed. Seclusion once preserved knowledge. Now silence risks irrelevance. In a world where perception is increasingly mediated by algorithms, depth cannot survive by remaining invisible. If esoteric structure does not adapt to the digital environment, it becomes a relic rather than a living system. The decision was not about exposure. It was about continuity, the so-called singularity, whether understood as AI integration, cognitive adoration of a generation of technological cycles, represents a threshold, not an apocalypse, not a prophecy, a threshold. When intelligence externalizes into machines, the internal architecture of human intelligence must stabilize or fragment. Mystery schools once taught attention, orientation, coherence. Those skills are no longer optional luxuries. They are survival traits in an information-saturated era. Remaining hidden in a time of mass cognitive manipulation would be application. Emergence is adaptation. There was no online presence before, because the environment did not require it. There were no ads because the work did not belong in commercial ecosystems. Now the ecosystem has expanded. If consciousness is increasingly shaped by digital systems, then esoteric praxis must operate within that space, not to compete, to stabilize. The O.S.O did not surface to chase relevance. It surfaced because relevance moved, because cognition moved, because the terrain changed. And when terrain changes, any structure that wishes to remain alive must step onto it. This is not spectacle. It is timing. The shadows were appropriate ones. Now clarity is required. Not loudness, clarity. Because the coming DTX will not reward fragmentation. They will reward coherence. And coherence must be taught where people actually live. Today, people live online. So the work moved online. Not to sell, not to